Hello guys, Sweet Daddy Brown here, and we're back with some more Cyber Sentinel. In the previous episode we covered the tutorial and a few of the early stages, and now we're going to be covering a few more of them. Also, just letting you guys know that the game's also now available on your phones, your iPhone or your Android devices, because it was released on them the 1st of March. So yeah, you can check it out on your phones now. And first, we're going to be going back to the 4th level. Let me just increase the volume a bit. Had to decrease it at the menu because it's too loud. But the reason we only got one keycard here is because we used too many of these little nodes. It's actually quite simple. Like we used way too many, but you only need 4 of them, and I'll show you how. So first we'll get the gray one down here, and then red, 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 and another red. And now we'll click the sections of the map, make it red. I'll probably cover the level editor and community levels on another episode, but in this one I'll just do a few more levels since a few things have changed. Also, one thing I didn't notice in the previous episode is that you could speed it up by using the slider. So yeah, this one was pretty simple, much simpler than I had thought it'd be. There we go. And there's the 3 John Doe cards. Now we'll back out and continue from where we left off. That would be level 7. I actually got, let's see, is this my solution? Yeah, this is my own solution. With this solution I was only able to get 2 cards. And I'll show you right now. If you remember, by having one color touch another color of the other node, it changes the color of the tile. That's why it just keeps on changing. Well, not anymore, but in the beginning. And yeah, let's just speed it up a bit. There we go. If I press continue, you'll see we'll only get 2. But there is one feature to the game that I'm not a fan of. The community solutions. You could just download a solution to beat a level, so you can pretty much beat this game without even trying. Just download any solution and voila, get 3 stars. And I didn't realize it was such a simple solution for this one. As you saw, my own solution was more complicated than this one. So yeah, not a fan of this because it's just people can abuse it. But I can see why it was added, just in case you're stuck on a level and need some help. It wasn't added to be abused; it was just added for help, like a last measure sort of thing. And now we'll check level 8. This is my solution for it. From now on, I have 3 cards on each of the levels. Oh, up to the 3rd one on the next area. This game's actually pretty entertaining. Like, I had a fun time trying to solve the puzzles, but oh, there we go. It's that quick. But it is a bit hard to get into. Like, try to get used to and trying to solve the puzzles. So it's something comparable to like a crossword puzzle or Sudoku. It's fun in a challenging way. There we go. So it is hard, it's not easy. You'll have to think of ways to come up with solutions. I mean, if you're just trying to get 1 key card, I suppose it's not too hard, but usually I try to go for 2 or 3, which requires you to use less of these states or nodes. I don't really remember the official term for the little node, so I said only back to. Let's start this one, level 9. No, this is the one we just did. Whoops. Let's quit. Level 1 on the second chapter. I didn't get it properly, but since we're on the second chapter, let's take a look at the story. I suppose at the start of each chapter there's going to be a small section of the story being played. You're being used. You're just a pawn in a dangerous game. They're on my tail. I will keep my eye on you. What the hell? I guess the green part is you. So, it seems there's some sort of conspiracy going on. In some situations, you may need to have your program wait a certain amount of steps without executing an action. You can use a single state of multiple color changes instead of a series of blank states. So you could use this to just keep your little dice thing chilling, your virus. That's all for now. Good luck with your next assignments. And I'm guessing these guys are gonna betray me or something down the line. Okay, oh, my solution didn't save. Ooh. Well, good thing we have the community solutions. I'm just gonna use the community solutions for the videos. Oh wow, this is much better than mine. Jeez. Since this game is pretty hard to record, I'm not gonna lie. Just because of the time you have to take to complete a puzzle and the trial and error. So I suppose for making a video, these community levels are pretty handy. Just to showcase all the levels. That's gonna give me 3 cards. I didn't really earn that third card, but I had completed it before. I'm not sure why it saved it. It saved this one though. This is mine. I suppose it only saves it when you get 3 cards. I'm not sure how that works, but this is my solution for this one. Let me just take this out. I like this one. I'm not sure why. It wasn't too hard to solve. That might be why. And there we go. I felt like I did a good job. Alright. And this is level 3. This is gonna be the last one we're showcasing for this video. And please save my yes, okay. This one is much more complicated than the other ones because you have to keep this virus moving back and forth. I'm just gonna call it a dice. This dice has to keep moving back and forth to open the gates while this dice number 2 goes around. And let me show you what happens. So you can see dice number 1 is just following this pattern over here. And dice number 2 is just going along on its own until the last bit. I decided to include it to the pattern for dice number 1, and it's gonna send it up to green. And there we go. That's how I solved level 3 of chapter 2. But I'm gonna end it there. And yeah, that's it for this video on Sentinel. I'll leave a link to the Steam page below, and you could also, as I mentioned earlier, check it out on your iOS and Android stores. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.